Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Joe and Shab Show.
Picks of the week. We got a new intro,
That's
man. Look at
not
that. That was great.
Shab.
That was pretty good. It was pretty good. Who are you?
Shab.
And I'm Shab.
Show. He's show.
All right.
He's
well,
the show.
That brought
He's
some
the show
character to
part.
the show. He's the
He's
show.
the show
Tom's the
part.
show. I'm Joe. You're Shab. Fuck. And he's the show.
He's Garrett, though.
Yeah. You're the show together.
PJ can be and.
All right. So we have picks of the week this week. Yet again, just random shit. Because that's what picks of the week originally started as. Just randomly shit every week that we want to talk about. At least that's how I formulated it when I thought about it and proposed it to Joe. So this week, guess what? We're doing random shit.
We need a random, whenever we talk about random things on pick of the week, we need a name for it. I feel like Toby can come up with a really good one. Toby's always in the comments section. Toby, tell us what you think.
Okay, Toby, tell us what you think.
Or anyone else in the comments. But as of right now, Toby's like my favorite subscriber, so you guys got to step your game up.
Toby's my favorite. Anyways, so I will start off if you won't mind too much. As you guys like to know, whenever I go on WWE Network, I fall asleep to stuff. I watch random stuff. I just watch whatever I want to watch. Usually it's WWE Beyond the Ring stuff, which is mostly documentaries about people's careers. But I was going through, and I see Signature Sounds, music of the WWE. Have you heard about this?
I saw
one?
this.
You've seen this?
I've seen this.
Recently or like a long time ago?
A long time ago, but I have seen it.
It's a fun watch. It's basically a top 25 list, like a YouTuber would do. But each cut in, it's like top 25 entrance songs. I don't even think it's necessarily top 25. Like top 25 Jim Johnston, Jim Johnston did. None of the CFO stuff is on there. But basically, they'll say what song it is, and like out of 25, and then he'll go into like a minute, 2 minute, 3 minute little summary about how they created the song and how like the origin came and how it fits in with the character, because at least I think the songs are very indicative of character. They have a lot to do with someone's identity. So Ric Flair's song is going to be like the slow like 2001 song to just create how big of a deal he is.
Bro, hi, bros.
Fucking hell. Triple H is just like that gritty Motorhead stuff because he's kind of like, he's the game, he's like, you're showing how he's like the king. He's kind of like, he's heavy. Like, he is like.
He's happy, yeah.
I said heavy. You fuck.
Oh, I thought you said happy. Like, he's happy, yeah.
Yeah, and like Mankind, his is so slow, mysterious. I love Mankind's theme. He's the first wrestler ever to have a different entrance and exit theme. And they're just so eerie, and they definitely shape Mankind's character well. At least I think. So it's really fun to go into why did this guy get this theme, because sometimes characters are even created off the themes. Like some people won't even be that established yet, but they have their theme. And sometimes like it helps, shape people.
I like that little pun you threw out there. You said that Mankind's theme was eerie.
Was that a pun?
Mick Foley doesn't have an ear.
Oh my fucking god, I hate you. This is a good joke. You're a good joke, man. You're a good joke.
That was a pretty good one.
And it's fun to just hear random backstories. Like Shawn Michaels was like, yeah, I can't sing or dance. And they asked me to sing my theme, which no one really done at that time. And my recording was awful, like terrible. But they edited it to hell and made it sound what it is. And it's such a fun theme. Like, it's so stupid, but it's great. Like, I love hearing his theme. It gets me so hyped to watch him.
Hi, bros.
And if it was done by like certain, fucking, that's great. If it's done by like certain bands, like they'll talk about how they got this certain band to how they, like studied the character, and how Jim Johnston worked with certain bands. Like POD helped new Rey Mysterio, so that's how they did the Booyaka theme. So it's like kind of metal, and those guys are also Mexicans too. So it's like they knew what they were doing. So like they created something like perfectly heavy but perfectly Rey Mysterio, because they understand him because they're his friend. And it's really fun to see like how they formulate stuff. So I think this is like just a must watch. I wish sometimes it's a little short, like they're like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I would love if this was like a thing, or they did another one of these. I would love to just see for each wrestler like their theme, just like a quick like 5 to 10 minute like short little, maybe even like a YouTube short of like how they created it. Like the new guys are CFO. I think there's 2 guys together. They consistently have great work. Like Kevin Owens' theme is fantastic. Rich Swann's theme is fantastic. Sami Zayn's theme. They've done all these themes, and I want to know like how they got this because they represent their characters so well. Like you have to do representing, and you also have to do something that gets proper crowd reaction, and like they have to time it so pops are good, and it's so interesting. Entrance music is so vital to a character, at least in my opinion. So this is definitely a must watch. Pick of the week this week.
I do find it odd. Have you noticed that like none of the CFO themes have vocals? Like some of them do, but like most of them
Enzo Amore.
And also,
I'm gonna
not
look
only
him up
that, not only that, but like they also loop. Like they're a minute long and then they loop. Like I know Paige's theme loops, and I know like Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, all their themes loop.
Yeah, I'll agree.
But I mean, they're supposed to be entrance
Wrestlers' themes definitely have to loop though because they're gonna be doing a lot of stuff before the match, and I don't know.
I know that. It's just I just find it. It's like different. It's definitely a different sort of thing. But there are like the differences between I like the CFO themes and Jim Johnson themes. I don't think we've ever talked about this on the show before, but like CFO. I'll like catch myself like humming like the songs a whole bunch of different themes because they've made so many good ones. Just I'll catch myself like humming them throughout the day or like like doing that on my desk or like something like that. But I would never sit at my desk and just hum along to like I hear voices in my head. Like I wouldn't do that as opposed to like going like it's different.
Yeah. I'm looking at CFO's top songs. What do you think their top 2 songs on Spotify are? Both of them are
Glorious.
Both of them have vocals.
Oh,
it's AJ's
man.
theme and Bobby Roode's theme.
Probably not. Oh, I was gonna say Nakamura. I didn't.
Number 3 is Nakamura. Number 4 is Sasha Banks.
Oh.
So top 3 of the top 4 songs are vocals. I think their best song is Finn Balor's.
I'm saying most of them.
Oh no, I'm just going specifically. I'm not trying to like.
Finn Balor has
throw
a
anything
great theme.
I think Finn Balor's theme is their best.
Have you heard Neville's like new theme?
Yeah, Breakout. Neville
like
17 remix.
I like it. It's like burn dun, 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 dun. I like it.
Dun 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 dun. No, I think they're really talented. Anytime they release a new theme, even fucking Roderick Strong's theme is very good.
Oh yeah.
And did they do TJ Perkins? Because I like TJ Perkins themes too. Like
I'm sure
they are consistently very good.
Yeah, they did.
And like I said,
Rich Swann.
Fucking with entrance themes, kind of establishing a character before they're even established. For a fact before he had that theme, he wasn't really like this gamer guy.
Yeah.
And then he had his theme, and then it just kind of got shoved down our throats. Anyways, they do a fantastic job, and I am anytime there's a new theme, I am very excited.
Ooh, Samoa Joe's theme.
They do great work.
Joe's theme is. You know what we should do? We should make a top for next week or something. We should make like our top 5 each favorite wrestling themes today.
Top 5 each. Yeah, that could be our picks of the week.
Well, spoiler alert. You know what my favorite theme that they've made is? We don't get hype.
Oh, you fucker! Get on to your pick of the week.
You know it,
my
bro.
Segment. Hype, bros. Okay. I have a little bit of a different thing. This is an actual match. So this goes. I think we could call this series Network Picks or something like that. WWE Network Picks. Even though
they already have their own WB Network picks, Luby.
Yeah, but like we can do our own. Even though sometimes like I picked the TNA Reverse Battle Royal one time. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know. We'll go around it. But also I talked about Wrestle Kingdom 11 that one time. But
we do whatever we want.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about in celebration of Kevin Owens beating up Chris Jericho. This week is great promo, which we talked about on the Joe and Shop show this past week.
We haven't even actually talked about it yet.
Yeah,
which is the funny part.
Yeah. But in celebration of just him being awesome again. I mean, he was awesome, but now he's really awesome. I watched his Elimination Chamber 2015 match against John Cena. this match was great. If you haven't seen it yet, you have to just watch it to experience it for yourself because it really is like a showcase of
the immortal. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, fuck. It's like a showcase of Kevin Owens' moveset. Like, he busts out that suplex he does when, like, somebody's setting up for a superplex on him, and then he just picks him up, and he, like, jumps off the rope and, like, goes sideways. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does that move. That move, like, that got a big pop. Which I think another reason why this match was so special to me was that I had watched Kevin Owens throughout NXT. And I've said this before. Out of everybody who's been in NXT, he's had the best run. He's had the most perfect run. We actually just uploaded a video about NXT. My thoughts. Frick. It's actually an old video, but it's an archive. We uploaded it this week. Go watch it. Anyways, I said this before. Kevin Owens had the perfect run in NXT. Showed up, got the championship, did the business, got a bunch of good matches in 6 months. He's on the main roster against John Cena. And he powerbombed Machine Gun Kelly off the stage. Great stuff. But yeah, he really did have a perfect ascension, or as you call it, ascension, to the main event of Raw. And overall, just a very, very solid pay-per-view debut. Yeah, transition debut. In this form. Plus, he finally got a new T-shirt, and I was really excited about that.
Kill Owens. Kill. Oh, wait a minute.
Fight, Kevin. Fight. Fight,
Kevin, fight.
Fight, Kevin. Fight, Kevin. You can fight.
I think
Kevin.
you know that Kevin Owens is doing a good job whenever you hear the crowd chanting "Fight Owens, fight" or "Kill Owens, kill." I think that's when you know he's doing a good job. Because
he's not doing a good job. He's doing a great job.
You can stop talking.
Hey, you ruined my segment. I was being all serious.
I did ruin your segment.
You ruined it with
Never mind.
Hype, bros.
Okay, now you can keep
Number one CFOs.
You can keep ruining it. I forgive you. But yeah, he just had a really, really good
bros
run. A lot of people say that he shouldn't have lost to John Cena at Battleground. I'm gonna disagree with that. I will say he shouldn't have tapped out at Battleground, but he did kick out of a super AA off the top rope, and a lot of people don't talk about that. But, a lot of people hold this match up very, very high. And it was my favorite match of 2015, mainly because of those reasons. Like, oh, I love Kevin Owens. And, oh, man, I can't wait till he goes to the main roster. He's going to face John Cena. He's going to show off everything he can do. Man, everyone's going to love him. And they did. But, that part of it was cool to me. The fact that Kevin Owens wins is probably the biggest part about it. He wins clean here. Beats John Cena. Puts on a great promo afterwards. Just top-notch match.
Wait, did he say, hey, John, I am the boss?
God damn. No.
God damn.
He said, your time is up, my time is now, and the champ is here. They're making fun of him. At one point, he does hit an AA, and he does the little "you can't see me" thing, and that part was really cool too. But yeah, great match. And I also went back and watched this. The main reason I went back and watched this was the fact that Kevin Owens is doing things again. I know he's the Universal Champion, so he should probably be doing things already. But tell you the truth, he hasn't been doing things for a while. But he's finally doing things.
He won clean on TV.
And so,
God.
And I watched it for that reason. But I also watched it because this feud and this match reminded me a lot of the AJ Styles and John Cena feud. And I wanted to compare them. Now, I'm probably gonna go back and watch the other two Kevin Owens John Cena matches first before I make my conclusion. But I do remember this one being the best one. But I will say that I think the AJ John Cena feud is better because that SummerSlam match meant a lot more. Kevin Owens beating John Cena, yeah, it's a big deal. But you know what? Kevin started in NXT, had a big push to the main roster. He debuted. That was important. He debuted against John Cena. So you knew, okay, Kevin might get the win. There's a chance Kevin might get the win here. Now there was also a good chance for AJ to beat John Cena at SummerSlam, but when you really think about it, AJ Styles was like Mr. TNA, right? For 12 years, I think it was. And he beat John Cena clean at SummerSlam. That is a very big deal. I
think AJ Styles is a bigger deal than Kevin. So
that
it's a bigger
too. And the SummerSlam match was just better. I hate to say it, but that match was just better. Maybe it was the environment, the fact that the stakes were really high.
The fact that it completely outshined the rest of the card.
Yeah.
In what would have been a fantastic SummerSlam.
Yeah, although I've rewatched Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. That match isn't too bad. It should have I don't know if it should have main evented after what happened with Brock and Reigns. The whole card was just fricked up, dude. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
The WWE title should not be defended halfway through. But yeah, back to the main point.
And it was from my boy was gonna my boy.
Oh yeah.
Even though at that time I would have rather if Dean kept going because Dean was getting his first foray.
Yeah, really, really disappointing match. But what are you gonna do?
I don't think it's their fault.
I think they
can only work. What?
Knowing the way Dean is, I feel like he heard that they were on in the middle of the match and he just stopped caring. Like they were on in the middle of the show, and he's like, "Really? That's bullshit." Like, I think
he's like, bullshit. "I'm the champ." He was the only champ at the time.
He was the only world champ. I mean, I agree that the Universal Championship match should have been higher because it's an inaugural championship match, but the U.S. title match should not have been ahead of both of them.
Especially a non-match. It's Roman.
Yeah, it wasn't even a real match. Like, you could have had that second or third.
Actually, no, I'm going to disagree. Rusev deserves everything.
Well, then you should have put him in the Universal title match. I don't know what to tell you.
You should. He deserves a world title run. Come on.
Eventually, yeah. But if
they really get his gimmick down good, like
oh yeah. But overall, if I'm comparing SummerSlam AJ versus Cena to Elimination Chamber Kevin Owens versus Cena, I gotta give the nod to AJ Cena. But both matches are very good, and I just thought it's a cool little experiment, So that was my pick.
All right, I'd say that's a good week of picks of weeks. We'll see you on the next pick of the week.